Hello, father. Hello, old boy. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. It's your boy Fabio Suave. I am joining you on the first inaugural night of Hot Gamer Summer, where I'm gonna be live every night for every evening of the month of July. Does that make sense? That didn't make sense the way I said it, but it's okay. We're gonna play. We've got Noire in front of us. We're gonna continue our playthrough. We've got so many games to play, and I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be amazing, gonna be awesome. Hey, look at all my people in the chat. I'm so glad to see you guys here. I would fight a fairy for you right now. You tell those fairies to square TF up, because I appreciate you. Follow model, see? Yeah. You listen here, Moxie. Nothing's gonna happen on my watch, see? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Man, they really gotta fix those Teslas. Get it, everyone. Like Bunny. Oh, that's awesome.
2 women. Possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
No shit.
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard.
Huh.
Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Ooh, bro, I could go for some Cola King right now. That shit sounds
They weren't
heat.
even his prince, and he'd still confess.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys.
Crash site, 7:49 a.m.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee.
How long do I think I'm gonna
Captain
shoot for?
has moved to
Oh,
Vegas
dude,
now,
like a
but
few
2 of them
hours.
Still have juice.
Like maybe 3, but for sure 2.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was
Go
anyone
take
hurt?
a wash?
Driver
Okay, yeah,
beat
sure
up.
thing.
Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement.
Damn.
Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay. All right. So let's examine the evidence here. Let's see what we got going on. There we go. Evidence markers.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Really? Oh. Well. I mean, it's not even my birthday. Do I...
They've been torn off.
Oh no.
Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
That's terrible. Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud. But you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear. And you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, oh, dreams do die, ladies and gentlemen. I realized I would have never been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Take notes, ladies. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. Ran away from home. Your parents get you so. Well, it's not my parents that get that for me. Let's see here. Rip license plate. Let's see here. The trees.
I don't really know too much, Detective. Maybe ask the coroner.
Let's take a look inside the vehicle. Oh shit. Okay. So this is the
Looks
point
like they're
of
lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Yeah, that's the point of impact.
Been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Oh man, poor Chevy. Whew. What else we got going on? Not yet, coroner. Let me see the other side. Yep. That saved their lives, all right. They would have ended up down there. All right, what you got for me, coroner?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
The hell?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Did you really just quote Hamlet, dog?
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Casting marks, huh?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor.
Oh,
Whoever
shit.
did it wanted these women dead.
Oh, shit.
Never the same, are they?
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
All right, let's go talk to the driver. Yeah.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
She's
You're
an actress.
kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Okay, she's gonna be a really tough read because she's a seasoned actress. So, facial cues, verbal cues, body language.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Who drugged you, Mrs.
Fuck,
McAfee?
that was the wrong answer.
You really are a cute detective, but a little too naive for my taste.
Well, fucked that up.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
What does that mean? How do you become a tier 1 sub? Oh, with $5. Bad cop? Fuck!
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Damn it, I'm sucking at this.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
Got it.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Okay, Mark Bishop. Who's Mark
You
Bishop?
mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Excuse me?
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
I don't trust
Mrs.
that.
McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is gonna want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Or check her vitals, that's good. Okay. Time in, 2:45 in the morning. Jessica Hamilton, 15 years old, consulted by Dr. Elias Webley. Complaint. Head trauma, soft tissue damage, sustained in car accident. Residual traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream. External bruising of the genitals. Oh no. Other evidence of criminal abuse. No sedation. And her vitals. She must have been asleep by that
You're making
time.
me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me and not saying anything.
Honey, I'm going over your chart. Just give me a minute. She had higher pain earlier in the night. Oh, 5 is asleep. Okay. Traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream recently administered. Do not administer further sedatives without express permission. Patient to be held for bed rest and observation. Trying to kill her? How does this game work exactly? Yeah, they're all separate cases. I don't know yet, like, if there is like some
Uncomfortable.
big
Just standing
thing.
around here looking at me.
Hello, Jessica.
We'll see.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
nothing happened yesterday, huh? What do you mean by that?
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Okay, not lying to me? So, what do you have to say about these?
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Oh, man.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
It's all right here in the letter your mother wrote.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
Yeah.
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
You're lying, Jessica. You're a victim of the oldest scam in Hollywood. Don't protect these people.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Bishop makes movies. That's all I know.
I believe that, but what am I asking her about? I really forget. I think I should honestly just bad cop her.
Looks like I made a mistake. What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
They probably worked it out because you're the bargaining chip.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Okay, we have to good cop that.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
You're not getting no parts, sweetheart. We gotta go.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Her lawyer.
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Yep. How convenient they park in front of us.
There she goes. Come on.
Alright, we're gonna tail her. Here we go. Yeah, so something's fishy. But she was also
Get in
doped
there and see what she's up to.
at the time of the... She was also like allegedly doped at the time it took place, you know? This place? Take cover at the door. Enter the cafe without being seen, huh? By whom? Her?
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm...
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Oh no, they took pictures. She has outed herself right there. There's now physical evidence in the case. All right.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his property.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Whoops. Wrong way.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Sorry, guys.
Officer needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street.
Yeah, there's a little map in the corner. All right, we gotta go. He's in 803.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Got it. Elevator, left corridor, last on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers.
Oh, no.
I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks this lady. Where were you on the night of the 27th?
Those men, I think they work for Guy McCaffrey. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McCaffrey. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McCaffrey alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
We're gonna use intuition because she seems pretty solid. I don't know what to do. Can almost see the smoke. Yeah. Okay, so not good cop, obviously. What can I accuse her of?
You're lying to cover for your husband. Do you know what you'll get for aiding and abetting?
I've been abused and slapped, and now I'm accused of lying?
Maybe this?
I would hope you would show a little more respect in the future.
Damn it.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
You are complicit in all of this. You know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Am I sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
I really can't prove that. I can't. Damn.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
This bitch is tough.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
I don't know what to do with her. She's being snarky. I don't know if I should show her the girl's vital chart or play bad cop.
You know exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop? You've been through it yourself.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. You have a damn cheek accusing me of that.
I don't know what to do. She knows where the money's heading.
You
I was
should be
wrong.
ashamed of yourself, detective. I've already been through a lot today without your harassment.
Your husband is in trouble. It
That
could go
was
easier for
trash.
him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big
too
boy,
late.
detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Well,
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
oh my god. I know where that is in real life. Lady did not make the role and try to frame him and pay to stay quiet. Interesting. I think that like somebody was paying, like using the little girl as a bargaining chip.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
He said this is a soundstage.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Clue time. So if this is a soundstage, that means you probably can't hear what's going on in it. And would you look at this? Another shrunken head. Films. Oh. The Zanny family.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Chloral hydrate. The same drug that was found in the girl's body is right here. This guy's in trouble. Yep, another shrunken head. They're all over the place.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Oh no.
Do that. Humor him.
That's a two-way. Oh no.
There's a room on the other side.
Yo, this case is horrible.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Can't be that way, Phelps. Couldn't fit a rat through there.
Oh no. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. They really just got it labeled like that. Okay, so this man most definitely raped this 15-year-old on camera. And the film's
So
gone.
what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
This man sure likes his Los Diablos.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic.
Mark
Warner
Bishop,
Brothers.
you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard
When
and
Bishop
the
was doing
rape
work for a
and
studio.
attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
When did you last see him?
All right,
Yeah,
come
doing work for
quietly.
the
Just don't kill me. If you
Still
found me, then
pre-production,
McAfee's goons will too.
I haven't seen him
We
around
need,
here
we
in a
need to
while.
get out of here.
That's a lie.
All right,
I know you're lying,
Any
Hopgood.
tricks, and I'll save
Bishop
McAfee's
was
boys
here,
for
and
trouble.
you know exactly
Follow
what
me.
he was doing and
I
what
know
he
another
left
way
lying
out of this
around
place.
afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your
Ooh,
weight
doesn't
around?
look good.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested.
Last
at
chance to
Aston
back the
House.
hell down!
I found the chloral hydrate in the drinking fountain. Give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and
McAfee
directors
doesn't
use
make
this
the
place.
rules. You hear me?
I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
It's so terrible.
This way.
That's like, that is so, like,
Kill them for God's sake!
consistent
I don't
with
want to die.
what still happens today in Hollywood. That's just so terrible. Producers just and actors just use this spot. They just lure girls in that want to.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
That just made me really tired. Just thinking about that. That sucks. Sweet. It's so bad.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone around?
You really trying to kill McAfee's wife? My advice to him would be to leave town.
I can't get off the wall.
You give
There
him
we
up
go.
to McAfee, and we find out about it.
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
Shit.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this. I'm about done with you and your accusations.
Have I heard
That's
about
all
what
for now,
happened with Ellen?
Hopgood.
Yeah.
We're taking you in.
Damn.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
This fucking sleazeball's in on it.
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Told his ass.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
This is all a big mistake!
Really? Up the stairs, dude? Come on, don't make me hustle like that.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything!
Oh, that's what they all say. Join what? Oh shit.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
I think the set's gonna collapse on him.
Blackmailing me!
Oh shit. Nope, that's what I just did.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Oh, well, that was a weird way to end it.
This is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Well, there you go. We just got promoted out of the traffic department. Yes! in the middle of some bloodstains. Oh, and this asshole.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Something's going down. Oh, the Blue Room. That's still a place, I think.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
You like
Big bands and
jazz?
swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives.
I think you know the answer to that question.
To the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
I don't even play Fortnite, so like I don't care about V-Bucks. Just get your construction materials, dude. It's without question. Ooh, promoted to homicide. D1, nice. Let's take another case. Yeah, I mean, this is 1947.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Scene of the crime. Our first homicide.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh, my fade looks nice on camera. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Terrible. Okay. Let's get to examining. This is gonna be a tough one.
This your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
So she was dragged here. Either dragged or crawled. This is her pocketbook and her brush.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Huh. Interesting. Classic Carmine cartels. Lipstick? Why would that be... Okay. Well, I guess we have a lipstick clue now.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
It's America.
The Bomba
Property
Club.
of the Bomba.
Why steal a table lighter?
Interesting. All right, the Bomba Club. Air conditioned. Wow. Imagine having to advertise that with neon.
Gonna see your married man again.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about
Yes,
it?
I do now.
But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
Yes.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
This dude wants rye at 9 in the morning.
Just don't know how to dance.
He's got a hibiscus on, huh?
My eggs were runny.
Oh, I wonder who
You
it
want a
could
tip?
be.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
That's the spirit.
Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
One guy in particular who?
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Really? Just in case? That's crazy.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
So what else can we do now?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Jacob, huh? It was before Jacob?
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
So he had a thing with the victim before she was even married.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Really?
You're lying, McCall. You're covering for Henry. You called him and told him what time she was leaving.
You're an asshole, you know that?
Looks like I was mistaken. So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
This poor guy.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Okay. Time to get to investigating. Oh, here, we're gonna get this out of the way. This is like a little short. Note on the fridge. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
I don't know.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
Do you mean like everything quiet in the chat or everything quiet in the game?
When my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Hey.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Okay. Talk to the neighbors.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The
My
skipper
guy
says
just
bring him
crashed.
in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Alrighty. Oh, we've got guns drawn. Shit. Yeah.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my
RKO,
God.
pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Oh, poor guy. Or is he? Alright, clue time.
Slide us in with your flight risk, pal.
The alcohol. Really, a book about alcoholism doesn't mean much to a guy whose wife was just murdered after going out to a bar?
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Oh, that's where they... This is... Oh, so this is the note that was on the refrigerator.
He'll be back in.
Oh, no, it's not. Thanks for the offer. Need you to do something about my wife.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
God damn. So
who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
I fucked up
Celine
already.
was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do.
Respect.
I'm not ashamed about that.
All right, buddy.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think he, Jeez, I don't know what to do. What are we trying to solve? I literally forget what to do. I'm just gonna bad cop
Nothing
him.
personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? And how are we meant to believe
Fuck.
that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
All right. Come on.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Is that right?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Yes, I do. Because I've got this one. I've got your number, buddy.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Not the going out type, huh?
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
I don't know. People that usually say that aren't usually guilty. I have no idea. What am I asking this guy about? I literally forget what I'm asking him
Don't
about.
ask, you never find out.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to use intuition. Yeah, remove an answer.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
I don't know what I was gonna have to accuse him with.
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay.
How do I punch it? Hey, I haven't done this in a while. How do I...
What's this bunker?
Dude, how do I fight him? How do I throw... What the hell? I don't know what to do. I haven't fought anybody like with my fists in like 2 weeks of playing this. What the hell do I do?
Not being rational.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
I'm gonna pass
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okay, you guys. I am going to call it a night because I am completely beat. It's 1 in the morning right now. I am so tired. I absolutely have to pass out in order to get my sleep schedule back on track. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. We'll finish this case next time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night on the next night of Hot Gamer Summer. But for now, I'm all hot gamered out, right? Yikes, my god. I've been live for 2 hours. Oh man. I don't know why I just got so tired, but I'm not gonna fight it. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys. Bye.